What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my tattoos and piercings. So I'm going to go over all of the piercings that I have right now and that I had, and any reason why I took them out, as well as the tattoos that I have. So we're just going to jump right into this video. So I'm going to start with my tattoos. I have four tattoos. I do plan on getting more. So the first tattoos you guys can probably see are right here. So this one is just an infinity sign and it says stay strong, and this one is just a butterfly. This was actually my first tattoo that I got when I was 16. I regret it. It's just, yeah, no. Tattoo is right here on my side. I hope you guys can see that. But it is just a cross inside of a heart. I got this one when I turned 18, and then I got this one when I was 19, and then this one right here is my recent tattoo. It is just a cross. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, it's in like a really weird spot, but on the top it says Psalm 23, and on the bottom it says faith. If you don't know what scripture Psalm 23 is, I will put it on the screen so you guys can get an idea of why I stuck it right there. Those are all of my tattoos. Like I said, I do plan on getting more. I did not mention this in the beginning of the video, but I have a very, very, very high pain tolerance. So none of these tattoos hurt for me whatsoever. None of my piercings hurt for me whatsoever. So keep that in mind when I talk about my piercings and my tattoos, that I have a very high pain tolerance. So none of these really hurt for me. They weren't really a problem for me. So yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about my piercings. I've went through a piercing phase in high school. So I've had my nose pierced. I've had my tongue pierced. I know. And I think those are the only two piercings that I've had that I've actually taken out. I have my belly button pierced, which I got when I was about 17 years old. My mom did not approve of that, but I got it anyway because apparently I was a rebellious teenager and I was just doing whatever I wanted to do. So I have my belly button pierced. I have my ears pierced. I did have my tragus pierced on this side, but it ended up falling out. I took my tongue ring out when I first came to college, just because my mom was telling me, you know, when you're interacting with professors and everything, they can kind of see it when you talk, and it may not be the most professional thing. So I did take that out when I first came to college. My nose ring fell out and the hole closed, and I mean, I really just didn't care enough to get it re-pierced. And then, like I said, I got my belly button pierced when I was 17 years old. And then I have my ears pierced. Little mini story time. My sophomore year of college, I got my doubles pierced, and a year later, yes, a year later, I woke up and the diamond was inside of my ear, and the hole had closed up around the earring. So the earring was stuck in my ear because I couldn't take it out from the back, and the hole had closed up around the diamond, so I couldn't push it back out. So I literally had to get it surgically removed out of my ear. And I'm just like, I've had it for a year, and you decide a year later that you are going to act like this. I took care of it how I was supposed to. I cleaned it how I was supposed to when I first got it done. So I wasn't really sure what the issue was, but when I got it surgically removed, the doctor was basically like, my body probably just rejected the piercing, and that's what happened. I mean, yeah, it was a year later, but stuff like that happens all of the time. So it was just crazy, y'all, because my mom was like, okay, well, maybe I could try to like push it back out, and it did not work. It hurt so bad, and I'm just like, I don't know how this happened. So yeah, my second hole, that had to come out, and I still have like a keloid. It keloided up, so I still have a keloid on my ear that needs to be removed from that as well. So that was just all bad. And then lastly, a little TMI, maybe not, I do have my nipples pierced. This is my newest piercing. I got my nipples pierced when Journey was here. When was that? October? No, November. Yeah, that was around November when Journey was here. That's when I got my nipples pierced. She went with me, And I know a lot of people tell you like, oh my gosh, nipple piercings hurt so bad. I mean, again, I have a very, very high pain tolerance, but to me they didn't hurt. There was actually a girl before me who was getting her nipples pierced, and I kid you not, there were so many of us at the tattoo shop that day, and she was literally, at first, her friend went before her, and then she was supposed to go, and she like freaked out and she got really scared, so she ended up like walking out of the tattoo shop. She was like, I need to get myself together, whatever, then I'm gonna come back. And so she came back like 15 minutes later, and the guy started doing her piercing, and I kid you not, you guys, she was screaming at the top of her lungs, and I'm like, okay. And in my head, I'm going in there thinking like, okay, this is gonna hurt, but I'm also like, okay, I also know I have a very high pain tolerance, so it might not be that bad. And literally, you guys, like, I went in there and he was like, okay, pull your boob out, and I'm just like, and Journey was like, you've just seen so many titties in your life, haven't you? And he was like, yeah, like they don't even faze me at this point. And I'm just like, okay. So he got the needles, he got everything ready. He was 1, 2, 3, boop, put the ring in, and I'm like, that's it? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, this lady was literally screaming for dear life, and it was very quick. I'm a bleeder. Like, I'm definitely a bleeder, so with all of my piercings I definitely bled probably more than the average person, but they didn't hurt for me. And I walked out of the room and everyone was like, you didn't even make a sound. And I'm like, well, it really wasn't that bad. And they were like, well, the girl before you was screaming at the top of her lungs. And I'm like, yeah, no say, I don't know, it really wasn't that bad. Like, it honestly wasn't. So yeah. Okay, you guys, I know that was probably a very quick video, but I just wanted to do a video on my tattoos and my piercings. Like I said, I do plan on getting more tattoos. As far as piercings, I think I'm done. I don't think there's any other piercings that I really want. I think I forgot to mention, I had my lip pierced, but I did it myself, so it was real janky. So I think I only kept it in for like 2 days because it was just like not the move, so I took that out. But like, I've never had my eyebrow pierced. I've never had the Monroe piercing. I've never had that. One of my friends had that piercing, but I didn't get it. So yeah. Okay guys, that is it for my tattoos and piercing videos. If you guys have any other questions, I'm not really sure what kind of questions you guys may have, but if you do, leave them down in the comments and I will answer them for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one.